Okay, what is Giannis doing here? I mean, your man is setting a down screen, so you should be attached to your man and getting ready to get your arms out so that this player can't curl off of it. But the other reason you're attached to your man is because, you got to have backside help here. So you see a screen is coming. So Pat Connaughton's got to get over here. Remember, if your feet are set and you're in a defensive stance and this player comes off the screen and throws a skip pass, I can recover. But if you don't have backside help, Giannis has to stay all the way back because there is no backside help in the lob. So, I mean, it's just too easy. If you're Pat Connaughton, get your feet set in a defensive stance, ready to guard. You're not. So look what happens here. You're going to be leaning this way. Well, Buddy Hield is going to come off this way. So, again, Meyers-Leonard cannot be dropping forever. You have to stop the ball at some point. You have backside help here, and then if Miles Turner comes here, you have backside help here. But, again, like, how easy is this? Got to have much greater urgency here. You got to sprint up here to get up to your man. Like, why are you just allowing the space to happen? Look at this. You're not going to be able to guard this handoff. What? Again, get in a defensive stance with your feet set. Look at this right here. This player, you're not in a defensive stance. Look at this. Look at the space that was just created. You can't go over this down screen now. You got to go up the gut. And that's never works. All right, turnover right here. Okay, stop. So if you're Javon Carter, you got to start sprinting back now. You've got to stay ahead of this Pacers player. See, look at Javon Carter. Look at how slow his get-off was. So now look. Now Drew Holiday has to worry about this Pacers player when you should be ahead of the ball and he can just focus on this Pacers player. And if you're Giannis here with a ball screen set this low, you're basically in the paint, you have to switch. There's not enough room to do anything else. So Giannis needs to get up here. I mean, okay, if you're this Bucks player here, why are you not sprinting wide here? Look where this Bucks player is getting back to. Why are you going down the middle of the floor? What? Okay, now Javon Carter's out of position here, but stop. Chris Middleton's got to get in a defensive stance and drop into the gaps here. Feet set, defensive stance. Look what happens, okay? So now when this player comes off, stop. See, if you had dropped with your back to the baseline in a defensive stance, you can stunt at this drive. You don't have to move your feet. You're in a defensive stance. You can recover, but you're nowhere to be found. If Meyers-Leonard wants to guard the ball, get your feet set and be in a defensive stance. Why do you continue to back? Like, are you surprised? Can't do this if you're Drew Holiday. You're leaning towards the screen early. You're just going to get beat the other way every time. Okay, so Indiana has this ball. Why is Drew Holiday not sprinting back immediately? Like, well, look at this. What is Drew Holiday doing? Why are you jogging? This shot is going up for Indiana. What are these Bucks players doing? Find your man, box him out. Like, why is Bobby Portis? Like, what are these guy players doing? So, of course Indiana gets this. The Bucks are in drop coverage here off of a ball screen. What is Drew Holiday doing? Why is he coming to double here? Cool. What? Okay, so Chris Middleton's late to get over to the corner here, okay? So, this player here can't be standing here. You've got to be dropping, rotating to the ball. Remember, if your feet are set, you're in a defensive stance, okay? Now Chris Middleton can get up and just force this player here. So I can stunt, I don't have to move my feet, right? I'm in a defensive stance, so I'll easily be able to recover. But Chris Middleton's just going to play off, which you can't do. If you're Drew Holiday, you cannot be going under a screen when there is this much space to go over because you're just going too far under. So now you got to leave your feet. Can't guard like this. Look at Javon Carter. You got your back to your man. So of course this happens. Okay, what is Giannis doing here? Stop. Why is he coming down the middle of the floor? Why wasn't he sprinting wide? And also, oh yeah, why isn't he sprinting? Why is he jogging here? Look at Giannis. What are you doing? What? Okay, if you want to go under a screen, you have to fully commit to going under. Like, you got to go under now. You can't make contact with the screener. Look at this Bucks player. I mean, so now TJ McConnell's just on the other side, way ahead of you. In transition here, you just sprint back. You don't worry about the ball when it's beyond half court. Wes Matthews, look what Wes Matthews is doing. What is that? Why is Giannis gambling here? Just play defense. Look at Giannis. Look at him gamble right there. Wait, this one. See, you're not able to slide your feet now. I don't know what Pat Connaughton's doing here. TJ McConnell just picked up his dribble, so Drew Holiday's recovering. You should be getting back now. Like, what are you looking at the ball for? Look at this. What was that? This is just atrocious. What is Drew Holiday doing here? This is an awful game. Like, what are you doing? What is Bobby Portis doing? You cannot stare at the ball. You got to see your man, too. Look at Bobby Portis fall asleep on his man. Whoops, Miles Turner's out here now. What is Giannis doing here? There's a ball screen being set. I mean, if you want to be in drop coverage, come up here and be in drop coverage. Like, the Bucks just don't guard this screen at all.